It's only been a couple weeks since the last episode, and not a lot has happened. One thing I have noticed, though, is that an emphasis on set pieces during training has really come in handy. Unfortunately, we seem to be lacking everywhere else. My name's FM19, and this is the Ritornu Gloria with SC Bastia, episode 33. I don't know if I should laugh or cry the more I look at this. We play Lorient twice in 2 weeks. We play Lorient twice in 3 days. Now we're playing Valenciennes twice in 3 days with not a lot of rest time in between. I mean, we got 8 days between Lorient and Valenciennes, but I really want to go further in the coup de Ligue, so I started a mostly rotated side against both squads. After beating Lorient in the first round of the coup de Ligue, we were away at their place still. I don't honestly think we left home. I think we just stayed there, because I don't remember seeing travel in the training schedule. And we lost with a mostly rotated side, 2-1. Sofiane Burspel goal just before the half ended. Wasn't enough to see us through. Lorient had a stronger squad that day. We were then, I don't know why my computer's making these noises. Hopefully that's not coming through. We were then home against Valenciennes, and we drew 2-2 thanks to a pair of Joris headers off of set pieces, the last of which occurred right before the end of the match. We got very lucky here. Philip Bernard Arbert, who is actually one of the better younger attacking midfielders in the game, I think, in looking at him. He's got potential, that's for sure. Also had a brace of goals. We got lucky here. Again, a mostly rotated side, because I'm playing my first teamers today against Valenciennes, and I'm switching up the formation just a little bit. I'll show that here in a second. In other news, Hugo Mariano's left. Went to OGC Nice for €650,000 up front, going to €750,000 based on appearances. Plus, we got a 50% sell-on clause should he move on, and he probably will. Tactics-wise, Bernardi is out with a torn hamstring for a couple of weeks, at least 4 to 6, and I'm doing this game just to kind of switch things up a little to see how it works. Technically, it's a 4-1-2-3 with an asymmetric defensive midfielder. Frank is really strong on the left foot. Knežević is really strong on the right foot, so I'm playing Knežević as a shadow striker. Polo is really good at the midfielder right position, so he's moving back there. If I need to, I can always move him back up, and Gao can come in and take his spot. Frankly, this is just kind of a, hey, let's see what happens. So, let's see what happens. We're hosting Valenciennes today, playing that asymmetric 4-1-2-3. Adriano in goal, Brigado, Almeida, Altare, and Sacha as the defensive back four. Solivia as the defensive midfielder. Parent as the central midfielder. Polo as the midfielder on the right. Diallo and Knežević as the attacking midfielders. And Frank up top as the striker. Recognize any of these names? Yeah, Bernard, I'll bet. Okay. Have to keep our eye on him. We should be more match fit than them, but that's because a lot of these guys, the vast majority of them, did not play last game. Those that didn't move around a lot. Players like Adriani. Yeah, we're a little bit more match fit than they are, but not by much. And Parent picked up a yellow card. Of course he did. Free kick. Oh, Vincent. Oh, I can't pronounce his last name. Vincente? Vincentini, okay, with a very nice save off the Almeida free kick from just outside the box. Diallo sends it short to Brigado. Crosses it in, knocked away, but Soldevilla is going to run it down. Back up to Polo. He crosses it in. Frank is there. He's fouled. Yeah, okay, Frank, come on. You're a decent penalty kick taker. Don't kick it right at the keeper. Nice. Well done, Frank. It's only his second goal of the season. Well, he didn't play the first season because he was out with a gashed leg. Keeper guessed right, but he didn't guess far. That made no sense whatsoever. I apologize for that. 30 minutes in. We're doing pretty well. Coming up on halftime, the corner kick and the free kick have been the only highlights. Thus far, we are dominating Valenciennes. 11 shots, 7 on target. They've had 1 shot, none on target. We've had a decent possession advantage. We've been better than them across the board, except headers, which we're not really a heading team. Frank is about our only really good jumper. I have tall defensive backs, but they don't have big hops, as they like to say. At least here in America. I don't know what they say over in Europe, to be honest with you. Kickoff highlight, and it ends. Almeida from outside the box sends it in. Knezovic. Oh, Knezovic again. Oh, through the crowd past Vincentini. When did he pick up a yellow? Almeida, nice cross in. Knezovic heads it, but it gets lost, and he just blasts it again, short side. I'm wondering if not playing him as a shadow striker more often, even if they aren't offset, isn't the way to go. Almeida again, off the post. Cleared out by Valenciennes. Almeida again from outside the box. Off the post again. Okay, you know what? We're going to make a couple of changes here. It is 60 minutes in. Parent is going to come off. Padulis is going to come on. I'm going to risk it and leave Knezovic on. Although we'll see what happens in about 15 minutes or so. I was making some changes. Then after I made the changes, I got a note saying that Sasha got a gashed leg, so I'm trying to get him off. I'm going to move Gao back up that way. I got Sasha off. I switched Polo back to the defensive right position, brought on Gao. You know, we're just going to go back to the normal 4-2-3-1 that we play. The game is really slowed down, and I'm not quite sure why. Full net. I wonder why I did that. I saw the same thing happen on one of Kevin's episodes, Lelujo's episode. He made a change and it reset the game to full. Okay. All that for a whole lot of nothing. Coming up on the end of the game here. This should be it. I have no idea who my number 18 is, but he completely misplayed that throw-in. Bupredrenza, dispossessed by Brigado. Nice. Patulidis out to Diallo. Back to Patulidis. Evades the one tackle. Out to Gao. Okay, yeah, he's the guy who missed on the throw-in. Out to Polo. Crosses it in, into the crowd, over the crossbar. That should be game. And that is game. Well done, boys. A 2-0 shutout. Frank with a very nice penalty kick. Knezovic, a nice shot. We held them to one shot. That is very, very cool. I don't know that I've ever had a complete shutout of a... Well, let me rephrase that. I've never had a complete shutout of a team who is at our level. I know in a friendly one time in FM19, I played a game and we had like 33 shots and 70 on target, and the team we were playing had 0-0. It was just... It was a laugher. What was not a laugher, though, was our performance in this game. It was really well done. Quality possession provides victory. I agree. We do the press comments here, and we'll come back and look at the schedule. Well, we're into the Kuda League third round, which probably means we're going to be playing another League 2 or most likely a League 1 team. We are going to come back for the game against Tours, and then for the game against whoever we're playing in the third round. Our French Cup doesn't start until the 7th round, and it's usually a team of lower quality, so we're probably going to play that offline. Probably come back for the Troyes game. That's on TV. Why not? That said, a really solid performance. League-wise, we're okay. We're in 14th place. We've only played 5 games. Our 9 goals are the second highest. Our 8 goals allowed are the 15th best. 7 yellow cards, 8th highest. We've got the 1 red card. Knezovic. A lot of players with 2 goals, but, you know, it's early in the season. We're still getting our legs under us. I spent all 3 weeks of the preseason we had training mostly physical and getting the guys back healthy. You know, I was rewarded with Patrick Istier broken ankle and Albernides out with the calf strain. So we'll have to see what happens there. Going forward, though, well, we're looking for a solid mid-table finish this year. And hopefully holding on to our youth players come the January transfer window. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please have a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer them as fast as I can. My name is FM19, and I thank you for watching The Return of Gloria with SC Bastia, episode 33.